All right, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Could you do me a favor? Can you hit that subscribe button if you already haven't, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. We finally got the last package in we needed for the start of the suspension on the Integra. I mean, it's pretty exciting. Take a look. We got wilwood brakes. Now, it's not a big brake kit, it's more of like it's a brake upgrade. So it's not a big brake kit just because we didn't go with a larger rotor and everything like that, but we did do an upgrade. So let's take a look. Let's open this box. I already opened it up, but let's open it up and show you guys what we got. Okay, so I ordered a whole bunch of stickers to make it look like I have brakes. And the cool thing about it is you order these stickers and they actually come with free brakes. That's just amazing. That's awesome. That's nice. I'm joking. I actually ordered the brakes. We just got all these stickers as a freebie, but whatever. We got all the hardware we're needing. We've got the brake pads that we need. We have the wilwood 4-piston calipers. So we're gonna be stopping like, we're definitely gonna be stopping. So that's great. Got one for the right, left, and we also have their slotted and drilled vented rotors. So powder coated black, so that's gonna stay on there for a long time. These are awesome. We got just for the fronts, right side, left side, all that good stuff. But yeah, so that's gonna be one of the projects we do here in the next couple of videos. But right now we're gonna start on the rear and get the rear up, get everything off. We're replacing the trailing arm bushings with the block spherical bearings onto it. We're changing out the toe kit for the Heim joints. I think I might have polyurethane for the lower control arms, and we are doing the air rides. So we got a lot going on, so stay tuned, check it out, and yeah, let's see what we can get into. All right, give me a minute, we'll get everything cleaned up and raised up and wheels off. Cool. All right, so we have the car jacked up. We have the wheel off on the rear. So we need to take the control arm off because we are replacing the trailing arm bushings. We are also replacing the toe kit and possibly the lower control arm bushings. And then after that, we will be replacing the coilover with the airbags. So it's just a matter of taking off some bolts and doing all that stuff. Make sure that you disconnect the e-brake from the rear brake caliper. Just a bunch of 14, 17 millimeter bolts, and all that's going to come off. And then we can press out the trailing arm bushing, put in the block spherical bearing into that, and put everything back up and proceed with the next job. So let me go ahead and get all this off, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. Of course, the braided stainless steel brake lines are still on there. Rear brakes we are not upgrading, we are just keeping them. Eventually I might just go with like a dual piston caliper on the rear. I don't know yet. Yeah, but we're just gonna be replacing that rubber so we don't just beat them up and wear them out prematurely with the constant up and down movement of air rides. So let's get to it. All right, hold on. So I've got everything loosened up on the rear end. Make sure, like I said, disconnect your e-brake cable, loosen this up. You're gonna have to take your caliper off, so loosen that up. You got two 17 that hold the trailing arm up, two 14s for your toe kit, 14 for your lower control arm, 14 for up here, and we should be good. So everything's loosened up. I'm gonna go ahead and completely remove all those bolts, take that lower trailing arm off, and then we can press out the old, press in the new, and put it all back in and hope everything's good. So, but before you do that, make sure that you take exact measurements for everything. Like, I have a measurement of the car sitting down. So I have a measurement from the ground to the fender, which was like 23 inches. I have a measurement of how far the toe kit is pushed out, and I think it's like 5 7/8 inches. So just make sure you take plenty more than necessary measurements when working on suspension, because you want to put everything as close back to where it came off. We are going to have to get an alignment after that, shortly after that, after we get everything done. But just try to make your measurements and get them as close as you can to it. So just a little word of advice. And please excuse me if you hear a bunch of banging in the back noise. Our neighbors actually across the street are getting a new roof put on, so they're doing like a lot of noise and everything over there. If you could see them in the background, but that's it. So we're just doing a little noise over there. You might hear a little bit of music going on, a little hammering going on, but it's not me, it's them over there. But we're getting this set up, so let me get everything off, show you when it's off. We'll press out, press in, and put it back in and go from there. Dark, we got light, we got dark, we got light, we got dark. You know what else we got? We also got bushings we're replacing. So these are our old lower control arm bushings. I think they were about time to be replaced. So we are replacing them with brand new ones. Got those all out. Got the control arm, the trailing arm already out. So if you could see, I mean, it's already starting to go. So I'm really glad I'm not using that thing anymore and going with the blocks one. So we're just going to press in some bushings on the lower control arm, then we'll get that out and put the new one in. Hopefully get the air strut in there and move to the other side. And I think after that I'll call it a day, because Texas, I said it once and I'll say it again, you're hot. You're killing me, man. I'm just over here sweating like just bullets. So I think we'll finish up the rear today, tackle the front tomorrow. So this will be part one of 2-part, probably maybe even 3 parts, because I don't know, but yeah. So we'll just do the rear today. Everything's off, we're just kind of hanging there and all that good stuff. So we got this off, we'll change out that. We're going to change out the tie, or the toe kit, not the tie kit, the toe kit on that. Just remember to disconnect the sensor here. I almost forgot to. I started taking everything off except for one bolt, then I noticed that. I'm like, oh crap, let me get that. So don't forget, visualize everything and make sure you're getting it all put in right and taking everything off and all that good stuff. So let's finish up this and then we'll get that, then we'll put it all in and get the strut in and check for clearance and all that good stuff. So hold on. Yay, let us all rejoice. So got the trailing arm bushing off. Thank you to the hydraulic press there. Makes for a lot easier, simpler, quicker job than using a hammer. And I don't have that specialty tool because it's just for Hondas, and I only have one Honda and I'm not doing work on any other Hondas, so didn't need it. The hydraulic press comes in handy for more than this, so it worked perfectly for this. So now it's time to install these. Yay, these are going to be a lot easier to go in and everything. The only thing that you have to do is drill holes for the little hardware that goes onto it and press them in, and that's it. So we're going to get that. We're also going to do the toe kit for it, and the control arm will be done. So stick around. I'll show you the finished product. It's not much, so stick around. All right, thank you, Mr. Hydraulic Press. I appreciate you. You made this job a lot easier and taking this guy out a lot easier. So we got the new one in. Next thing you gotta do, just drill some holes. It comes with hardware, just put it in there. All that hardware is not to hold it in, to kind of just keep it in place. It's pressed in, so it's in there, but you just drill those, put the hardware on, that's it. Put everything back up. Let me get the toe kit in and we'll be done with this. So hold on. Whew, it's hot. It is hot. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like just sweating and just dirty and things like that. But we have the tow kit, we have the trailing arm bushing installed, so everything's good. We're at the final point of this side. So this is the new tow kit, this is the old tow kit. The old tow kit, yeah, it's pretty beefy and everything, but with all the motion that this is going to do, I don't want to put premature wear on these bushings. So when we go up, it's going to do that. When we go down, it's going to do that. So normally in driving, you're going to have just a little bit, depending on the stiffness of your coil springs. But with air, we're going to have a lot of motion, which is going to put a lot of bind on that bushing right in there. If I did not like these down the road, I can always put those back in. These are still good. They're just dirty, but they're still good. They are adjustable. These are adjustable also. So I went ahead and I just measured the distance between those holes and these holes to get the exact same one. I've already marked it under the car. Just going to tighten up these jam nuts so nothing moves. Put this all back in and we're done here. So let me get it all cleaned up, finished up, tightened, jam nut, all that stuff. Put it back in there and go from there. All right, guys, give me a minute. Texas, you are a hot one out. So, but it's okay. We're done with the rear. The rear is done. We have all the bushings, the bearings, the airbags set up. I need to plumb the lines though. That's about it. And then I need to torque all the bolts down, but I don't want to do that until everything's on load, under load, so we don't have any bindings later on. I threw the wheel back onto it just so I can kind of get excited and see the drop that we're gonna get. So check it out. Check it out. So here it is. Let's kind of actuate the lowering. So that was my ride height with the coilovers. Made pretty low. So this is what we're gonna be looking like dumped right there. Oh my gosh. So I gotta make sure that I'm not gonna puncture anything, so I might have to fix just a few more things, adjust my tow kit onto it, but yeah, we're gonna be sitting pretty low. So it's not a bad little look. So all I'm gonna do is probably pull my camber, upper camber out just a little, or put it in just a little, just give myself a little more camber when I air out. Just put everything on load and torque all my bolts down, and we are done with the rear, except for adding airlines, which that's just running them and putting them over there. And then we'll start working on the front another day, not today, because we've already been in here all day in the garage sweating in this beautiful Texas weather. I mean, it is beautiful, but it sure is hot. So yeah, all we're gonna do is finish up the rear end, get everything buttoned, tightened up, and be done. So guys, that is it for today. We'll have more coming real soon. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that bell notification so you don't miss anymore. You don't want to miss the final product of this. Give it a like, a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I appreciate you guys for watching, and from the bottom of my heart, stay gold, stay humble. Peace.